So guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at Mr. Timo Werner, a player who is more than likely going to appear in most Bundesliga teams this year. When it comes to Bundesliga strikers, you've got your expensive guys like Aubameyang and Lewandowski, you've got your cheaper options in players like Origi and Bobby Wood, but in the middle of those two tiers, you've got Timo Werner, who is not particularly cheap, but he isn't too costly either. He's currently going for around 20k, and in the 6 games that I played, as you can see, he contributed quite a bit. Not just with goals, but with plenty of assists as well, and that was impressive. Anyway, before we continue, if you could leave a like on the video, that would be awesome. Also, be sure to comment letting me know your thoughts on Werner in FIFA 18, and also who you'd like me to review next. Right then, in-game stats, pace. What is there to say? The kid is rapid, and he's perfect for counter-attacking football. Shooting wise, he's got 86 finishing, so you know, that's pretty much all you need to know really. That's a very impressive stat for an 82 overall card, by the way. Passing wise, nothing really stands out apart from the 76 shot passing, which we'll definitely discuss later on in the video. You saw at the start he's got plenty of assists, and you'll see why very soon. 81 in-game dribbling is decent, and finally physically, the 59 strength. It's not ideal, but to be honest, it wasn't that much of an issue for me. So let's get into the in-game clips and we'll talk about his performances. First of all, I thought he fit this formation perfectly. He led from the front in an absolutely brilliant manner. It is of course worth noting as well that he will play well in both single and double striker formations. If you missed it on Monday morning, I uploaded a Jamie Vardy review, and Vardy and Werner are very similar. They're both perfect for a counter-attacking football, and they're both absolutely clinical when given an opportunity. One thing I liked about Timo was how hard he seemed to work. He was relentless at times. You can see from his goals and his assist record that he was just always involved in some way or another. And of course, some of that credit does have to be shared with other players in the team because they were very good as well. But Werner, he just seemed to play his role incredibly well. He was regularly making good runs for me, and that makes the game so much easier when you have players making themselves available, because then there's less chance of you losing possession. And he wasn't just fast when running, he was also quick to just react to situations, get shots away and get passes off, etc. So we know he's fast, we know he makes good runs, and we know that his positioning is pretty damn good. So let's talk about what he does when he gets in those positions, and simply put, he scores goals. You give him an inch and he will take a mile. He is clinical, and I'll say what I said at the start of the video. 86 finishing on an 82 rated card is amazing, and he shows that in game. His shot power was decent too, but I didn't think too much of his long shots. His heading wasn't too bad either. He's almost 6 foot and he's got pretty good jumping, so aerially he can be a threat, although I wouldn't use him particularly as a player to cross into all the time, but the option is there if it's needed. When it comes to passing, his card doesn't look all that appealing with that 65 passing stat. However, as you've seen from the amount of assists he got, he does his fair share. His short passing was actually very good, he is ideal for link-up play, and some of his crosses weren't half bad. Physically, just like with Jamie Vardy, his strength stat isn't that high, but you've seen in the clips, despite this, he battles and holds off defenders very well. And this clip right here actually says a lot about shows a lot about Timo Werner. We see his pace and positioning to get behind the defence, we then see his strength and balance to battle with icon Rio Ferdinand, and then we see his composure and finishing on his weak foot, might I add, and what's the end product? It's a goal. It may not look like an amazing goal, but all things taken into account, it's a great finish. And then this final goal is just, you know, your standard counter from a corner goal. You know, just run down the field, break away, and a nice dink over the keeper. So, summary time. What a card. And for 20k, an absolute bargain in my opinion. And the best thing is, he's going to get cheaper too, which is awesome. But I have to say, I would love to see a Werner in form at some point, because that would be an incredible card. Positives, he's quick, he's clinical, he makes great runs, and to be fair, his short passing was very impressive despite them low passing stats. Negatives, it would be good if he was better from distance, just to, you know, add more to his attacking arsenal, and 4-star skills would be pretty nice too. But once again, no particular standout negative. He would be incredible if he was better on the ball, dribbling wise, maybe a bit more agile. However, that's not really a negative that affected him a lot in game, just something that I'd like to see improved to make him even better in game. So those were my thoughts on 82 rated Timo Werner, who is more than an adequate alternative to Aubameyang for your Bundesliga teams. Is he worth the coins? 100% yes. Anyway, that's pretty much it. We're coming to the end of the video now. I hope you've enjoyed this player review. If you have, please remember to leave a like on it. Remember to leave a comment as well. Let me know if you've tried Timo Werner, how he was for you, and also let me know who I should review next. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.